1, 2, there it is. Hello everybody, I'm Saganoid. I'll be playing Star Citizen today as soon as I get it started up. Let me do this. Get this thing turned on. Do that. 1, 2, 3. And this should be enough. Put you. Yeah, I am going to play Star Citizen. Launching the game now. On the correct scene, Twitch is up. Let me get YouTube on the screen chat as well. Do. There it is. I think the highest I've seen is 7. But they usually drop by at least 4. So let me go and do this real quick. Alright, so we've got YouTube up as well. Oh, and one more thing. Let me pop this window out so I can see it. Come on. That one. Put you over there. Doesn't look like the game is loaded yet anyway. Alrighty then. Still not, I don't have enough of this screen visible. Let's see my ad monitor. Alrighty, I am awake. I think I stopped at Everson. And it's unseasonably warm here in central New York, so I'm going to stand up and turn that fan on. I'm going to try and get a couple of cargo runs in here. Notice it does not tell you all over the place where you are. You get lots of advertising, but they don't tell you what station you're in. Well, it's moving, so I still have a hangar assigned. It's a good sign, always a good sign. But no ship. When I logged out last night, both were kind of damaged. Let's bring in.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Since
retrieval
I'm
system.
doing the raft was damaged, and the Cutlass was not. So let's retrieve this one.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
It was pretty beat up because one loaded right on top of the other. And they flung each other around. Welcome to the world of alpha testing. Now let's see what this ship, and I've got a cargo elevator there. At least one of them is working. I like to run around and put these things back down. I don't think leaving these things up or down is what breaks things. I think it's lazy coding. This looks like nothing ever happened to it. And I swear, when I was looking at it last night, it was trashed. I'm going to check the maintenance menu. It does you no good to check it until you're on the ship. And power is up. You know, people talk a lot about button mashes and whatnot, but I've seen them. I see a lot of anti-button masher code in this game. So let's see what I can do here. Since I'm in this thing, let's go for small grade. Yeah, let's go collect tungsten from Dupre. It says 32 HCU, but there's only 26 here, so it's not a 30, and it'll pare it down for me. Let's go find out. Could be a little bit of pew-pew for this. And I do not have to get off the elevator, but I do have to get up. Because for some reason on these ships, you can't shut the outside door. You can open and close these two side panels, but this guy stays open. There's no switch in there to close that. Don't ask me why. So let's jump in here. Now we can turn it on. Completely ignored the undocking request. We've got a 200-second wait. You see that? You see that? Good to see. Give me a wave or something. Let me know you folks are here. So Dupre, where I'm going is down in Hurston. I'm sure you folks already know that. So now we have to wait another minute and 40 seconds, maybe. I mean, I know they're blaming this on the developer, but they tell you right there. And people just aren't figuring out what decreases that 100 seconds. And it's getting that door to close. So that door has a 100-second cycle once it activates. If you clear it before then, that 100 seconds decreases for subsequent players. If you, when you fly into your hangar, as soon as you touch down the first time, those doors activate. You can hear it every single time. As soon as you touch the pad inside the hangar, as soon as you land, that door starts closing ahead of schedule. That didn't cycle. I don't want to go to Aberdeen. Because so they want me to go to the correct altitude to insert orbit. Picked the wrong one. I need to stop running my mouse so much. Let's just play the game. Looks like we looked out and got a clear night. We got a couple of approach vectors there. No. We do. I want to try and do 2 of these runs. It gets my Red Wing wrap up. I want to see if I get up to remember if they'll offer me some better quests. And I am going to slow right down here because I have smacked it planet here. Start grabbing over there. Grab. I am not in a hurry. I'm just going to enjoy the graphics and the ambience of being in the game. So this should be 6 4s and a 2. So this landing pad right here looks to be empty. So I'm looking for the trigger point. I don't want those tungsten over there. I want the ones that are going to be on the elevator. So if I drop down here and land, and indeed, there are people out there. So I am sitting on something. Look at this. Look at this clown.
Shield system, is it?
What was he thinking? He's thinking, I can just get right back up. So I'm going to back out to a more better range. See, is the other guys shown up yet? There'll be at least 3. Got multiple other people that have tried to land here and failed. That's what all this extra cargo is. There's nothing on the freight elevator, just these are probably all contracted containers. I was hoping to KO those guys before I touched down. I am armed. I can go take these guys down, and hopefully one or two of them will give me more ammo. I have plenty of ammo to deal with them. So let's do this. Someone out there. So that looks like it's landing. Let me lift up.
Launch complete. Landing complete.
Let me get up. Leave the engines on because they run the shields. Hello there, Mr. Reckless. Wrong key. I saw one guy and shot at him. He ducked into hiding, so he is still here somewhere. He went over there. Maybe he crawled away and died. I doubt it, but let's go see. What is this? 6 4s and a 2. There's the wife. Nobody wants to shoot at me no more. So much for precision. Yes. Toss these pallets. Pallet containers, pallets. Just toss them all over the place. That's just silliness. Pretending to be precise and it's not precise. See? See? It is not precise. They're pretending to be precise, getting stuck on the lips, and it is not precise. Look at that. Not even halfway on. No bozos yet. What if I go out and shut the door? Will you show up then? No.
Launch complete. Landing. Shield system offline.
OM4. Orbital marker 4. Is there a queue? Are we close enough? There is a queue. We are close enough. Sure, let's go in the other way this time.
Landing gear down.
Am I on the right one? I am. I am on the right one. It's just being fluky. It's pointing right at my spot. And I am impounded anyway. No, I am not impounded. I am just... whatever that was about. We don't know what to do with you, so we just throw you on the floor. Ah, parking violation.
to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. I'm sorry. That vehicle is currently impounded. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Bye.
You know, I don't think you actually have to do anything wrong for that to happen. Because I was in my hangar and we all saw it. I looked down, I was on my spot. It's not like it's a dual-sided hangar, you know, where there's one on each side. One up and one down going toward you. Wasn't like that. I was looking right down at my spot. Nothing was wrong. I saw the shield come up. And it says nothing over here about it. Of course. Not yet, anyway. It hasn't synchronized yet. Okay, so we have a freight elevator. I have a freight elevator. There's nothing wrong with the ship. There was no crash. I was in the correct hangar. They impounded it anyway, so you don't have to do anything wrong. It's just a money sink thing. We thought you were getting too rich too fast. Maybe. Like, you know, and they do that like they think people can hear it.
Launch complete.
I need to stop the whining and just play the game. Let's try it right there. Not successful.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Already did that, fool.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
There she is. Hey. Look at the precision. Haha. Did not hand that off successfully. So they have to put a failsafe button in. Alright, let's go back here to offers, do another small one. I don't want to go back to Dupre. No, that's supply grade, silly boy. Dupre, the same thing we just did. And this one is to Gray Cat. So there's multiple of these. You could actually stack these. So there's one here for 117K to Gray Cat. And then there's probably another one further down. There's a second one to Dupre. And another one too, Gray Cat, different material. These are for hydrogen. If you have a big enough ship, you can stack these. So I could do it with my raft, but my raft doesn't have any weapons on it. And here they're duplicating yet again for construction materials. So this one is for Gray Cat. I want to go to Gray Cat, and I was hoping there'd be more than Rookie here. Because the junior rank ones all require multiple stops. I just want to do the one stop. So let's do this one up here for Gray Cat. Yep, tungsten at Gray Cat, 24. Let's see how many they actually want. 23. All right, let's go do this. They have to not put that screen up so much. That is just irritating. So, one more.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Maybe they impounded me because they wanted to shorten the hangar queue. In any event, there was no reason for it.
Landing complete.
See, they've set up. Oh, that makes no sense. First, I have to collect a shipment, which is down at Gray Cat. So go figure that one.
Launch complete. Landing gear up. Shield system offline.
Thought I wanted to go to OM4. Oh, go towards the planet first. It's dark down there. I love how those things show up at the last second. There's nobody actually down there with that ship. So much for not zoning. So it's not like that's free cargo you can go out there and pick up. It's contracted. If I go up here, these guys come out here and have a discussion with me.
Landing complete.
Really? Renata Ma. Hello, hello. Let's try this again. So I just tried to get mean, that's all. More proof of the claim that they just like things to... time sinks, just to do time sinks and money sinks. So they give me the impoundment ship just because they think I need to lose 5,000 gold credits. Two. Pretending to be precise, and it isn't. Look at that. So much for precision. Still see no welcoming committee. So I guess tonight I'm going to try and stack a couple with my raft. The only problem doing that with the raft is I gotta get out and fight on foot. This thing, if they come out, when you first land, if they come out, you can shoot them with the ship. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Doo-doo-doo.
Launch complete. Landing gear up. Shield system offline.
Let's see if they'll do it again.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online.
Three-minute wait, minimum. So the reason there's this queue, they've got like, what, 8 medium hangars here, and they're using one. And they're I just don't want to go off on the software reason for why the elevators are broken. I know it's lazy coding is what it is. because they're trying to do these no zone line things, and so there's instead of saying 8 places, they're creating one hangar instance and having everybody use that, and they don't recycle it after every player, and so it breaks. Lazy coding is what it is. Because if they did that, then it would be zoning. No marker. Nothing. No indication that I'm in the queue. Nothing. They must have heard me complaining about Murphy's Law. So what's happened is they've opened up a hangar for me somewhere. And I've got no indication as to where. Doesn't matter which view I'm using. And they also decided to roll my ship for me. How about what? There we go. Now I have a marker. And some griefer's got to fly up behind me and see what I'm doing. As soon as you touch down, the doors close, and that
Launch complete.
that one is probably broken. They're probably both broken. So let me bebop over this way. No, don't do that. Do that.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Took damage somewhere. There's probably somebody shooting at me. Step one is to make sure I have a functional elevator. And I don't have a functional elevator. So what has happened is they did not hand off the instance from another player to me. That's where they're losing it. They're trying to retain one instance and pass it along between players, and it doesn't work. Instead of deconstructing and reconstructing, which is less efficient but functional, they're just passing it along. But it's the equivalent of passing on a stick of chewing gum. Here, I'll chew it 10 times and then hand it off to the next guy, which is exactly what they're doing. So the only surefire way to fix this is the old Alt F4. If you fly out, there's a good chance the hangar queue will hang up on me again. So let me go over here and turn this on for you. I don't know if anybody's still here. So let me turn this on first and then I'll reload the game. So I will go ahead and do that. Kill that game. Don't need to save. I will go over here to this one. And you can play words on stream while I get Roberts to reload. If there's anybody there, you can just, it's an anagram puzzle is all. You can just type words into chat and it'll score it. It's a hard one. Alright, game is reloading. Get through the loading queue. Alright, let's stop that. Go right back into this game. Doesn't look like anything changed except I'm slowed down. So what I've done is, by reloading the game, I have forced the code to give me a fresh instance of a hangar. So now the hangar works because I have these buttons here. So that's what's going on with that. They just, it's just flat out lazy coding. And let me go over here. I need this screen on top. Okay. That's all it was. Lazy coding. You're going to say, no, we weren't lazy. We were being more efficient. Well, efficiency did not work. My coding days, I just saw so much of this stuff that sounds like there's something down there under the ramp. There probably is not. So 4 times 5 is 20, and that was 1, and here's 2, 3, 23. See how it sounds like there's something rattling around here? And it's nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know what that is? I know what that sound is. They've stacked another instance on top of mine, and we're sharing audio unintentionally. That's what that noise is. Should I do one more? Should I do one more? It's not that. Alright. Playing with Twitch there. Let me do, yeah, I can do one more before supper time. Let's close that. Wait a minute. Think here, buddy. Think. You're standing next to a functional elevator. Let's open that. Let's do this. Oh, I'm glad I stopped to look, because here they did not complete that contract. Alright. Offers small grade 81 to multiple targets, 60 Everest to if you scroll through these enough, you can get Everest down to Lorville. High course is another good. These are all good ones, but a freight elevator. You see it says local address here, and that's where you're going right there. This is from Tisa. I want to go to Tisa. Alright, this is taking too long. And you cannot. Alright, so let's do another one at the, let's go back to Grey Cat. Wondering why the bot did not catch him. Alright, so let's fly back to Grey Cat. Close that. One more to Grey Cat. Alright. 300 seconds. 5 minutes. Seconds. That's still 3.5 minutes. Let me put that on top. Must be a speed thing where they don't catch them. Stay there. Here we go. Up and away. This is the time sync date. If you don't wait for the doors to open, you're gonna you could wreck your ship. And even if you do wait for them to open, you're gonna ding your ship. should have done this while I was in the hangar. So they've got this set back. You know, why default to the station I just left? And the answer again is because it's more efficient. So it's again, they're trying to act like engineering is more efficient, but it wasn't.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
And if you haven't figured it out, I'm a computer scientist. That's why I rag on software engineers so much.
Quantum drive is now off.
So the one hangar had
Landing gear down.
yeah, it's still got a trashed ship in front of it. It's moved. Somebody moved it. That's okay. I can probably still get into here. And I can see that there's somebody down there now. So let's go say hello. He is already shooting at me. There's two of them. You know, I was in this situation in real life. When you've got a gunship pointing at their 30mm cannons at you, you don't shoot at them. See, this guy is not shooting at me. That's 3.
Shield system is hit.
Maybe they dropped some P4 magazines for me. I know P4 is not the best weapon in the game, but it was free. The best kind are the free kind. So let's do this. Let's go out and have a walk around. Go have a look around. That's the guy shot with a ship. He got up and moved. Take this. Take that. If you really want to, I could pick up the weapons. I could pick up 4 of them and stash them on the ship. It's a real hassle to sell them. I will take this. You can go there. You can go there. And you can go even, you know, I gotta tell you twice. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Why'd you do that, foolish? Put this over here. I'm gonna wait for it to come up this time. Why the one guy limped off somewhere? I win. Alright, so the only way to fix this is to guess it would have been faster with the hand tractor. Got it. Alrighty then. Let's see if it'll behave now.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
No, I cannot default. Can't decide what to default to, even though there's only one. How long is the line? Seconds. Somebody inside a hangar. It's probably going to be my hangar. Hello, cookies. so which side was it last time? Over here? Oh, they decided to rotate the ship for me. Yeah, so that is really lagged right now. Sorry about that. I'm seeing an unstable connection here. And this is the lengthy queue we saw before. See, they took me right out of the queue. Since I'm so far back, let me go over here. And now I've got everything off that I can turn off. So this is, I don't think it's my connection. I think it's the game's connection. I think it's RSI that's unstable. So my thought is if I turn I'm seeing a lot of weird stuff here. I think it's probably just one person here with the bad connection, and the game is trying to synchronized by dropping everybody down to their speed. Alrighty. So the game has absolutely died. The stream is catching up. It looks like the stream is 5 minutes behind me. So what I'm going to do is do an F2 here. Go down to Lorville. Because the station has stopped responding. And now I'm number 4 in the hangar queue. So let's go to Lorville.
Shield system offline.
It's the only thing I can really do here. Because the hangar queue here is broken.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
is not my idea of fun. I think it's just plain old busy at Lorville, so I'm going to drop down here and call it a stream after I dock at Lorville. So, despite me only having a few hours on the game, I've learned that Everest and Mahini get overloaded. And it is not a command queue thing. They deal with command queues very well. I think it's their efficiency thing again, where they're efficiently using one hangar instead of the 8. Let's all share one stick of chewing gum, even though we have a whole pack. That way we all get the flavor. And I'm being sarcastic. If you haven't figured it out, I am being sarcastic. It is more efficient. It's nasty, but it's more efficient. Because there was already a queue of 4 there at Everest, so there's no sense in me going back there. I don't have the time for it tonight. So tomorrow maybe. This is longer than I expected to be here. We can go down here by the Blade Runner-like building and get arrested. Oh, and they're even playing Blade Runner music for us. Definitely Vangelis they're playing. There's Tiza over there. Looks like there might be a line there too. And again, you know, they've got a lot of hangars, but they're only using one.
Shield system online.
Can we get one? And it's probably going to be that one right there. I am not kidding about them using only one hangar. They've got 4 here.
Landing gear down.
I mean, you can see them right there. There's 2 large. But they've got more than 4. You got all these medium hangars. And we have a hangar. We got a different one.
Warning, you are leaving the safe zone.
So that is going to be it for me. The stream is way behind me. theory, if I just exit to desktop, then the mission will get taken out of my queue and my cargo hold will be emptied for me. We shall see. I'm going to watch the stream. Watch my landing on the stream. Actually, I may go over here and watch it. And that should tell me when, yeah, the Airstream is much faster than what I'm seeing on my